this is like take 2. I wasn't really feeling the commentary on the first video, so maybe I like this one. We'll see. Late night drive. Not late. It's just dark. It seems late. But you can see the moon, maybe up there. Maybe you can see it, maybe not. I'll try to get the right angle so you guys can see a little bit more here. But just cruising on a road that I'm familiar with in northern Michigan. Got a car coming up behind me. Usually this time of year it's still a ghost town type scenario. After Memorial Day it'll pick up quite a bit, but it's still pretty dang chill this time of year. So it's a pretty enjoyable calm before the storm. I love summertime. It does get you know, really busy, but that's usually when I get to meet a lot of really cool people from different areas around the country. They come to vacation and unwind a little bit, like in the place where I live, which is pretty awesome because I live here 24, you know, all the time, all year round. So live and work here, love it in northern Michigan. Could I live in another place? Maybe. But as I get older, I start to reflect a little bit more and think about how nice it is to enjoy the things we have with the people that are around us. That goes for watches, cars, our homes, our jobs, just everything in life, really. I mean, you can really bring it down and do it as simple as you want to, or as complex as you want to. I prefer to kind of maybe simplify things a little bit more and more as I move along this journey. It's pretty funny. Back to the watches. I'm wearing the G-Shock MRG, which is going to be a little bit hypocritical to what I'm saying, but you know, I've mentioned before, I don't really buy, currently in my watch journey, I don't buy luxury watches. I don't own luxury watches, and I don't wear them. But then I said it's kind of hypocritical because this G-Shock MRG is like a $3,500 G-Shock, which is, you know, ridiculous, right? So there's that. So whatever. But I don't have any of the like marquee brand names, the big ones that are, you know, Rolex, Breitling, Tudor, Omega, all those. I like all those watches. You know, they just did Watches and Wonder, and there was some really great releases. I was extremely impressed with that new Tudor Black Bay that has no faux patina on it. It's the darn thing looks perfect. I would love to buy that watch or own that watch, and maybe one day I will. Waves are kind of crashing up a little bit. A little bit of rough water there in the moonlight, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if any of this is showing up on camera, but yeah, I've restricted myself, 2024, I've restricted myself to only buying orange dial watches, which has done a couple different things. One, I'm on a hiatus right now. I'm not really actively looking for a watch. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens. I'm headed off to the Worn & Wound Wind-Up show in San Francisco here in a couple of weeks. Quite possibly I might find something there that I like. So honestly, I'm just kind of like not looking actively for watches. I'm kind of just waiting to see if something catches my interest at the show. You know, I think I'll appreciate the show more while I'm there, because I'm not going to be at the show like all day every day. I'm going to be around that area, but I'm not going to be there all day every day because I'm hanging out with my buddies. You know what I mean? A lot of my Bay Area buddies, my California buddies, a lot of people are flying in from all over. I almost hit a bird. I don't know why a bird just in the dark just stands in the middle of the road. Silly bird. So yeah, I'm excited for that little journey. That'll be happening soon, and then I might pull back on the travel quite a bit. Honestly, I have some graduation things. I got some other family things going on. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much about that stuff, but there's some other family stuff going on. So, yeah, travel's gonna pull back a little bit. Spending's gonna pull back a little bit. I'm learning the hard way how to manage a YouTube channel and all of the things surrounding it, regarding like the money and the expenses and the financing and everything like that. Turns out I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm slowly figuring that out. So there's that. That's pretty cool. But you know, lessons learned the hard way are often ones not forgotten. So we'll get that sorted out. No big deal. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, life is good. I mean, like I said, I have it made, kind of. Like, I work a lot, but if I want to relax, whatever that might look like, my relaxing is going to be different than what you guys think relaxing is, because I'm still always working. It's just I'm not working at, you know, full capacity or something. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Like, I didn't make videos over the last few days, so some might think that isn't really working, and I had a couple days off from my day job, but I'm always still navigating the waters and networking and talking to everybody and getting things going. I've been actively searching for a venue in Southeast Michigan, Detroit area, or close to Detroit, to somehow host a watch event. So I've been like a little bit networking, putting feelers out on that, getting a pretty good response, getting a pretty good vibe. I'm hoping to lock down a venue as soon as I can, but I also want to talk to some other players in that world to see if they want to be involved or whatever. I don't know. I want to make it happen. So that's something that's probably going to happen, but that ain't going to happen until like 2025. That's like a year out from now. But that's something that's in the works. New challenge coins. I'm working on some new challenge coins. Those are pretty much done as far as the renderings. I just need to come up with the money and order them up, and then I'll be able to somehow offer those up to people that want them. It's going to be a fairly small batch. I'm not going to make a ton of them because it costs me too much money, and I need to make sure I recoup that money. So that's part of learning hard lessons. I've given too many things away, and it costs too much money to do that. So not a very good business model, just giving everything away, right? So yeah, I just had to get out of the house, go for a drive. Hopefully this video is a little bit better. Really enjoying the Civic. I know I haven't really talked too much about the car, but I am gonna keep the car. I thought I was gonna like flip it or something, not like physically flip it, but like sell it and rotate into something else. But I'm really starting to get dialed into the car, and I'm really starting to enjoy it. So I'm gonna hold on to it for, I don't know how long, at least another year or two, maybe longer. Maybe, I have no idea, honestly. But there's some things I want to do to it and enjoy it more. So, because I mean, it's just a Civic Si. I mean, there's a lot of different cars that I could buy and own and drive and have fun with, but it's just my passion has always been with the Hondas, and then the SI is like the more achievable, more versatile, more I don't know, more like you know, it's economical but still sporty sort of thing. I mean, that's exactly what it is, really. So and you can augment that a little bit without getting too carried away, which is what I intend to do. I'm not gonna make it like a track only car. I'm gonna make a fun street car that still pulls like 37 to 40 miles per gallon. So yeah, I don't see any downside to that. I mean, it still has a factory warranty right now. I'm not overly concerned about that. Hopefully Honda you know, Honda reliability still exists in this car. I have read online, you know, you can, just like going to WebMD, you can diagnose yourself. You can pick these cars apart too if you want. There's oil dilution things, which may or may not be happening to this car. You know, maybe I need to do a, what do you call them, like not an oil separator, but you know, an oil containment type system on this. You know, maybe I need to do a couple things like that to be a little more preventative maintenance on it, because it is a direct injection turbo engine, and there's some downsides to that too. So performance levels are great, but there are some downsides to that too. But that's the updates. That's the Sunday drive. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you on the next video.